PacMan 99, Switch Pro leak, and Game Pass coming to Switch? Hey, you already know who it is. It's your boy Rings with Ringleaders Gaming. You already know what we're here to do. We're here to talk games. With that being said, I don't know, man. I'm trying to dig up more news about Nintendo because I kind of want to keep them in the limelight. You know, they've been selling well, they've been doing well. So, you know, I figured I'd give Nintendo some love, so I looked up some stories. Apparently, there's a new game on the Switch that's been going low-key nuts on the Switch. Kinda. It's a new game called PacMan 99. What is PacMan 99, you might ask? Bro, it's a battle royale Pac-Man game. Switch between 8 different strategies and send Jammer Pac-Man to get in your opponent's way. Okay, so apparently this is a free game that Nintendo's just giving away. It's a battle royale Pac-Man game. You thought you had enough battle royale games? Fortnite, Call of Duty Warzone, Apex Legends. I don't know, there's probably more. Why not one more battle royale game? It's not like all these games are on Switch anyway. Switch needs some of that battle royale love. I'm guessing the way it's gonna work is kind of like ghost mode maybe, right? So there'll be your character and there'll be ghost modes of everyone else's character as you battle to maybe complete the map either with the highest score or maybe the fastest? I don't know. Either way, still dope idea. Next story. This one's a little bit heavier in the rumor arena, but it's a possibility it can become true. Now, I've been playing Nintendo consoles for years, and when I say years, I mean since I was a kid. And one thing that I can always say that has sucked about Nintendo is their online services. They are always butt booty wet, diarrhea poor. Anyway, with that being said, they can use an uplift in their online services, right? Offer more value to their customers. I don't think Nintendo personally has the money to create a Game Pass competitor, nor do I think that Sony has the money to create a Game Pass competitor. But I do believe that it is possible that Game Pass could come to the Nintendo Switch. Hear me out. Nintendo games are still only going to be on the Nintendo console, so people with a Nintendo Switch are still going to continue to buy Mario games. It's literally no threat to their own IPs. People are still going to continue to buy Mario because you can only get it on the Switch. People are still going to continue to buy Mario Kart because you can only get it on the Switch. And any other Nintendo IP that you can only buy on the Switch, people will continue to purchase it. I doubt these games will be downloadable, which means that you'll most likely be streaming from the cloud. So as long as you have good internet service, you'll probably be fine. But again, this is just a rumor. The only reason that this sprung up was because people have a habit of looking on Phil Spencer's desk and noticing the things behind him. Some of those things which have come true in the past, either a console that was right behind him that nobody even knew was there, Xbox Series S, or maybe a game in the works or a partnership. I mean, there's a rumor out right now that Xbox is going to be working with Hideo Kojima. And if he comes out with a game, that's just going to prove another thing. Phil Spencer's desk is going to become something that people look forward to. How would you as a Nintendo Switch owner feel about the possibility of the Switch getting Game Pass just as an option? Do you think it would actually hurt Nintendo sales or help it? Next story. In this last story, saving the best for last. The other day, I talked about a possibility of a Nintendo Switch Pro through a doc leak from, I think his name was Oatmeal Dome? I think that was his name. I actually followed him on Twitter because of that. And if you're on Twitter, man, follow me on. There's a lot of rumors around this new Nintendo Switch Pro. One of the biggest rumors, at least in my opinion, is the fact that it may be using NVIDIA for the graphics processing. And it may also include DLSS. Now, for those of you that are unaware what DLSS is this new technology that NVIDIA came out with for their ray tracing cards, their RTX cards, graphics cards. And it basically can allow you to play games at a higher fidelity while not being as taxing on the hardware itself. And in a lot of cases, at least in some PC games, those games with DLSS will look better than running the games natively at the highest resolution that you can run them. That's impressive. That's just one of the rumors. The other rumor was, I think last week I stated that there was a new 4K dock coming out for the Switch Pro. And what I didn't, we'll start with what I said. I said in that last video that it's possible that the Switch won't do 4K locally, but it'll do 4K once plugged into the dock. So I was reading on this website. I think it's a German website, whatever, I'll share it in the description. But anyway, they were discussing some of the information that was dug from one of the latest firmware updates between Oatmeal Dome and I think it was another guy, Mike Heskin. Basically, they found in there some data that suggested what I said in the last video would be true. The code that they found has a line that says 4K DP preferred over USB 3.0. In my mind, when I read that 4K DP, that's 4K DisplayPort, which to me means that that dock will be a DisplayPort, or at least have a DisplayPort that can push 4K. This is all pretty cool, and you know, to kind of top it all off, they're also saying that it might have a 7-inch OLED display. I'm still banking that the display will be 720p or 1080p if it's a Pro model, but they may just stick with 720p and go OLED, which to me is a welcome addition because OLED panels are just mwah. With that being said, that's pretty much all the news that I have on Nintendo today. If you enjoyed the content, like, comment, subscribe, and you know, become part of the family. You know, leave me a comment, talk to me, I'll respond. Anyway, with that being said, peace, rings out.